Alright guys, so this is going to be the Tetsuo Kaijin full showcase. Now this seems like a very okay bloodline. Solid like B plus tier bloodline in my opinion, maybe even A minus tier. Now the first thing to mention is that it has absolutely no global cooldowns and it does have a little bit of block breaking moves, even though they might not be the best block breaking moves other than the mode. So before we get to the mode, let's use the first ability here. Now the first ability is going to be a dash move. And now this is quite a long lasting animation, so it can allow your other cooldowns to get done. It also has a slight stun at the end of it, even though it can be kind of hard to combo with it at times, because the end of it, the only stun is actually the M1 itself. So when the monkey slams him down, that will be the last stun attached to it, so you will have to use an ability at the very end of it to actually extend your combos. Now the second ability is a dash move. You do basically you summon a dragon, you dash at someone. It does a bit of damage to them. I wouldn't say that this is the best move in the world. It's just kind of like a damage dealing move. It is really good if they're actually grouped up. So if you use something like Ryan Ren first move into this move, you will do absolute tons of damage to them, but against one person it's kind of mid. Now the third move is a two-hand sign block breaking move. It actually has a slight bit of stun attached to it as well. I do think that this move, quite frankly, is probably one of the worst block breaks in the game, just because it's such a close ranged move that the block breaking function of it isn't that great, and then the fact of it doing absolutely no damage means that you're just going to be using it as a combo extender, and there's just significantly better combo extender. So basically the best ability of the actual moveset itself is the first one, just for, you know, obviously the actual move itself is really good for combo extending, and the second move is good against teams, but I wouldn't say it does a lot of damage solo, but it can be hard to hit at times. Now the mode, as you guys probably saw, the M1s do 10,000 damage a hit with 0 knockback. I'm sure I don't need to explain to you why that is actually so good. There was an issue with in Shindo Life a long time ago where basically M1s not knocking back was super overpowered. That's not really the case anymore due to, you know, how the meta works now, but the fact that it does 10,000 a hit with no knockback is absolutely amazing. Now the CSpec, which is probably another one of the best parts of the mode, it actually is a block breaking move. It's a block breaking move, completely undodgeable, and you can combo extend afterwards. So it's basically just a free combo starter as long as you can land the shurikens on them. Now the WebSpec is actually a counter. This is very common for bloodlines recently. It's kind of like the first move. It's like a mini version of the first move. It does a bit of damage. It usually teleports you to them afterwards, but he obviously died, so you can air combo them afterwards, but it's just a basic, you know, counter. Then the actual throw ability, I do think this is quite cool. It does a bit of damage to them, and at the end it does a giant explosion. Not the best move in the world, but it definitely is very cool. But yeah, what do you guys think of Tetsuo Kaijin? Let me know in the comments below.